All right, 79 out of 80. Woo!
Yeah, what? Really?
Say what?
Shazam!
Yeah, you guys are can you say we're starting to peak at the right time?
I mean, yeah. No, it's awesome, man. I mean, you know, we just take 1 week at a time. You know, for all I know, it's week 1 right now. You know, my body doesn't feel that way, but I'm trying to keep my mind in that place, and keep her mind in that place.
And speaking of body, now I know you're one half of the Rib Sisters. So what's going on?
I know. I feel pretty good right now. We'll see how I feel tonight.
Okay.
But no, I'm good. I just have to take care of it, and I'm healing, so that's great.
Okay. And you know, and I don't want to get lost in the whole Abby. Well, it was great that the Abby praise and whatnot. I mean, how did that hit you? But you know, Abby gave you a pretty glowing.
I've been saying it's okay. I'm gonna just do mine. Okay.
I think it's great.
Here's where I stand with that whole situation. For me, I was fortunate enough to have amazing teachers and amazing mentors who fueled and taught me, you know, integrity and all these different things, but and filled my love for dance with love, and with passion, and with encouragement, and with positivity. And that, I feel like I'm still in the game now and still been going strong and still love dance because I was associated to that. And I see a lot of kids, I see a lot of young people, and it doesn't have to be in dance, it can be in any walk of life. And they got all this anxiety, all this pressure put on them at such a young age when they're little kids. And they're incredibly talented, they're amazing at what they do, but when it happens, they burn out. They hit a certain age when they go, you know what, I don't need to take this anymore. I don't want to do this anymore. You know, I might have been good at what I do, but you know what? It's not enjoyable. And so they burn out young, and then that's it. And we lose these incredibly talented, unique, beautiful kids to, you know. So for me, I'm just against that when I see especially young kids, because I think at that age, you know, hard work, you can still have hard work, but with love and with like discipline, but in a different way. And I just want to let, you know, there's kids out there and people like that know that, like, just because they're teachers and just because of whatever it is, you know, you don't have to put up with that, because I think it's a form of bullying. And so you don't have to put up with that. You know, there are other studios, there are other teachers that will encourage you, that will motivate you, that will fill you with love for what you do and not make you terrified. So that's where I stand with that.
It's very nurturing what you're saying now. And has he done that with you this season, could you say, through his lessons? Like built you up from inside.
Oh, definitely, yeah. I mean, you know, we're kind of in this bubble, and we're being critiqued every day, you know, so it can kind of bring you down a little bit, but then you have to be reminded of how far you've come and why you're doing it in the first place. And yeah, and I mean, so he's so encouraging, and it just reminds me every day of just how much fun we're having, even in those challenging moments. And I'm having the time of my life, so even when it gets tough, I'm so grateful to be here and to have this experience. And
so how does the magic stay alive? So what's next week? What are you guys dancing?
Don't know yet, man.
You don't know?
I don't even know. I don't even know.
We go week to week.
My brain's like scrambled eggs here.
Okay, so scrambled eggs aside, okay, this is the week I gotta get you guys. There's a 4th grade class in Maryland.
Yes, I know.
Yes,
actually, you know, I think I signed pictures for each one of them and sent them out.
Okay, so this is the week where we're dedicating it to them because they have.
They're great. They're great.
Tomorrow for lunch, they're going to be talking about this whole interview. So we got 2 questions.
Okay.
And one is, I am also a 4th grader from Maryland. This is for Derek. You're involved in so many things. How do you balance everything you do, Kayla?
Kayla, it's funny you say that, because I don't know right now. There's a lot going on. I got like this. I'll let you know. Next week I have, you know, 2 dances with Amy, and then I have tour rehearsals with my sister, and then I also have a Macy's production with 28 different dances. So there's a lot going on. But I'll tell you how you do it, is not to think about everything at the same time. It's called compartmentalizing, like compartments. You think about one thing at a time. So when I'm with Amy, all I think about is being with Amy and teaching her and working with her. Then once I finish that, then I leave that and I go to the next thing. And I just basically think of one thing at a time, and that's when you can do a lot of things at the same time. Otherwise, you get overwhelmed and your mind gets a little bit like scrambled eggs, like I just said. And so then it's time to go and just bring it down.
All right, and we've got a final question. This one's for Amy. And this is, I am Deja, a 4th grader from Maryland, to ask a question for Amy. You have to rehearse so long. How does Derek make rehearsal fun? So some little fun moments.
Oh my gosh, yeah, God, I don't know if I can sum it up to just a few sentences here. I mean, he's just funny. Like literally walks in the door, a different character depending on the dance. Like for Cinderella, he was Prince Charming all week long.
Not a good Prince Charming.
Yeah, not the Prince Charming that you would think
the
of.
Prince Charming you don't want to be around.
Yes. Yeah, I mean, because you have to have fun with it, and it's a lot of hard work, but it's a lot of fun as well, and you have to go into everything with that. You know, you work hard, but it doesn't feel like hard work when you're having fun with it. So.
Well, also you do the best too. You know, you come up with best work, and if you're doing homework or you have a test, or you have a project you want to create, you know, the best thing to do is put some music on and party and dance and have fun
with it, yeah.
and then that's when you're in that state. That's when you come up with a good idea. That's when you come up with the creativity. But if you sit there and you're like, oh, and your body language is like this, then you're not gonna, then you're probably gonna come up with something that feels like this.
Right.
So change your body language, get excited about something, and then work on something.
All right, so we got to let them compartmentalize to the next interview because, guys, we got to keep them here another week. We love them. So for Derek and Amy, on the count of three, want to buzz them later?
1, 2, 3.
Buzz you later.